As a MAGTF commander, imagine the value of reducing decision time from days or hours to just minutes by speeding up the integration of information from the logistics operations and intelligence communities.
New technologies mean more powerful collaborative planning is on the Marine Corps' horizon. To better inform our advocacy for collaborative planning, we're demonstrating the integration of 3 powerful decision support tools: autonomous persistent tactical surveillance for the synchronization of information support between logistics, intelligence, and operations; map-based planning services for mission planning and creating digital operations orders; and MCAP, Marine Corps Adaptive Planning, for unit-level task planning, logistics assessments, and execution monitoring. We also developed a new handheld application for reporting the status of supplies from the lower level units to higher commands, which until now has been done through chat or email. We trained Marines on each system and then looked at which capabilities they found most intuitive and beneficial to improving operational tempo in the wargame environment. Our end state is to enable a more efficient and collaborative MAGTF planning and execution environment.
APTS, using TSOR information objects, synchronizes intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance products with command and control to provide timely, unified information support to tactical users and to develop autonomous, mission-focused sensing systems. This, along with data from MCAP and MBPS, was connected through TSOR using Penn State's Applied Research Lab for the wargame scenario. As a log planner, being able to get answers to questions from Intel and Ops staff was a great help.
The logistics planning tool is extremely useful. It will allow logistics planners the ability to save time in their planning, and more importantly, it will allow for more accurate estimates. Today, we use the tool specifically for the Class 1, 3, and 5, planning for food and water, fuel, and ammunition.
The map-based planning system worked well for code development and wargaming, and allowed us to develop alternate plans in less time. Being able to place units on a map and pick their tasks from a doctrinal list greatly reduced the time it took to create orders. Being able to see what other staff were doing in their sections of the plan in real time was a great asset to our efforts.
Our wargame represents the first time these capabilities were brought together in a common business process using a common architecture. Some applications were easier to plug into the process and architecture than others. We effectively demonstrated that seamless data sharing between groups can be done with very positive results for the logistician and MAGTF. We now need to work on making that integration easier.
Following ExLog 8, we expect to move forward with recommendations on how to guide advocacy, requirements, and investments towards bringing these tools towards implementation. We want our commanders and staffs to have the ability to plan and replan without the cumbersome manual processes required today to combine data from logistics, operations, and intelligence communities. The knowledge gained over the past months will help strengthen the choices we make for collaborative planning investments.